Dr. Scott Lincoln developed a unique hobby after undergoing cancer surgery on his neck, tongue, and head.
After Scott had cancer and he was convalescing and it was time for him to start building his body back up again, he started taking these walks.
I'd see dogs. If I see them a few times and they appear to be in high distress, then I'll do what I can to grab them. And you know, it's hard to catch most dogs.
They're usually, you know, homeless, hungry. You feed them, they're grateful.
Over the years, we've collected 37 now. I've always been able to integrate them, find homes for them. I've never had a failure as far as placing them.
One unusual stray, Jonbee, would break Scott's streak of success.
Jonbee I saw probably 7 times in 2 weeks, and every time he looked worse and thinner, and I mean, he looked awful. And he was covered with scars on his face, little nicks, and had no fur at all, a 3-inch band around his neck. And my vet said he thought he'd been chained. He's a very good boy. Jonbee is what they call a Korean Jindo, which is one of the oldest breeds.
Belly.
We're seeing some belly now.
We began to feed him, and he got stronger, and with that, he became more aggressive. He can be so well behaved, especially on a walk, because Scott trained him to do that.
Jonbee's problem, he won't submit to me in the house. I mean, if we're out in the yard, he'll lie down, he'll roll over, I rub his belly, everything's fine. We're in the house no matter what we're doing. If he's down and I try to turn him over, he'll attack me. Sit, sit. Down, down me. Yeah, trying to find a home for Jonbee, you know, was out of the question, as long as he was exhibiting the aggression. I would like Caesar to make Jonbee a safe citizen.
Jonbee is an example of what Cesar Millan calls a red zone case. Most owners and even some canine professionals believe that these dogs are so dangerous they must almost always be put down. But in over 20 years of working with such animals, Caesar has rehabilitated hundreds of red zone cases, returning them to normal lives and happy homes. Will he also succeed in becoming the last resort for Jonbee?
How can I help you guys?
Well, you can help us tame the wild beast. I mean,
all right, I like that. Tame the wild beast.
You know, I can't, in good conscience, put him anywhere because he's dangerous.
Sure, sure. Red zone are dangerous.
Red zone.
Red zone means they want to kill somebody.
Yeah.
The wild beast and all. You know, when people start talking about the beast, that means red zone to me. You know, red zone is a very dangerous dog. You know, and Jindos, they're hunters, so they don't get to hunt. And then that energy stores within the body. So when they have an access to release that energy, and then they pour it all out. And most of the people that have those guys of this kind of breed, they keep them in the backyard. They can't control them.
We've had 2 trainers come out. One of whom was doing this thing, domination thing, where he would put Jonbee on his back and would hold him till he submits. It went on for a good 20 minutes.
That's right.
This dog never let up. But as soon as he let go, Jonbee bit him like 4 times, like
bam, bam, bam.
Bam, 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 bam. I mean, the guy was bleeding, you know, both hands and his arms. I had another trainer come out to him and they said, you got to get rid of this dog.
This is one of those dogs that pretty much any professional will rather put this dog down or will see as no other choice.
Can Caesar soothe the savage beast? Patrice and Scott Lincoln had successfully rescued and found homes for 37 stray dogs. Then they found Jonbee, a Korean Jindo that becomes violent whenever they try to touch him inside their home. Cesar Millan, known for his ability to handle what he calls red zone aggression, wants to meet Jonbee alone to assess his energy.
The owner was a little concerned about me coming here by myself. But to tell you the truth, I feel more comfortable with aggressive dogs, with the insecure dogs or fearful dogs or panicky dogs. This is actually the guys who put me on the map, you know, working with aggressive dogs. I owe it to them, so it's a pleasure for me to work with guys like him. Before you see aggression, you see nervousness, insecurity, fear. So what we have right now, he's unsure. He's part of it is because, you know, He doesn't want to smell me and be a dog, you know. The biggest challenge is for him to go and surrender inside the house. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So what we are about to experience is the process of taming wild animal.
Next, Caesar leads Jonbee inside to witness the Jindo's ferocity in action.
Scott felt that I was the last resort. If I can make this surrendering mode happen right in front of his eyes without nobody getting bitten. And of course, more than anything, Jonbee have to be perfectly fine. Which, you know, this is totally fair. Dogs should not be hurt by what I'm about to do to them. It's all psychological. It's not really physical what I'm doing. It's all psychological, blocking the mind from achieving the goal of trying to kill or hurt somebody. See, the muscle created this. You notice?
Yeah.
He relates the muscle with something wrong. Mm-hmm. Coming out.
Oh, God.
That's all right.
Got me?
Don't panic, kid. This is just part of it. Don't share that energy yet.
Stop.
You can do that afterwards. We can't stop yet. We needed for her to step out of the room because any negative energy while you are dominating or while you are taming wild animal is not the ideal energy to be around because they feed themselves from this energy. So I'd rather have nobody or people who are just observing without judging anything, without feeling bad for me or feeling bad for the dog. In this case, most of the people will feel bad about the dog.
I was stunned by Jonbee's ferocity and by Caesar's calmness. Both of them stunned me.
It's no different from a rattlesnake. There we go. You're getting there. There we go. That's what I want, man. Just lay it down inside. There we go. Just lay to the side. Shh. There we go. See, that's all we wanted. Now he's getting what we wanted. That's just to be on the side. Mm-hmm. Right? So the whole commotion stops when he is in the position that we want him to be.
Right
away.
Then we stop.